Right YouTube channel. Quickly on the show today, we want to look at some of the errors our parents made while we were growing up. So we'll give opportunities to some people to call us on the show and share their growing up story. The number to call is 08164378417. Again, the number to call is 08164378417. Hello.
Good morning,
Okay,
ma'am.
we have
My
a
name
caller
is
already.
Peter. I'm calling from Mowe, Nigeria. Wow, this is a nice program and it's a privilege for me to also say one or two things here. While growing up, one of the things my parents used to do that is wrong is the aspect of flogging. They so much believe in flogging that whenever a child does anything wrong, the next thing they used to do is to pick a cane and flog that child. But let's eradicate it and let us look for another way of disciplining a child. Thank you very much.
Very much, Mr. Peter, all the way from Mowe, Ogun State, Nigeria. Yes, in your opinion, you think flogging is really not good. I also agree to that because flogging has never corrected a child. That is why you would correct a child with flogging, and the next day he or she is doing the same mistake or the same error again. And then you hear parents say things like, how many times do I need to correct you before you take to correction? It is because you are correcting that child with flogging. And at a particular time or at a particular stage of a child's life, flogging becomes the normal thing. It no longer pains them. So you flog, you're just wasting your energy. So I also agree with Mr. Peter that flogging back then did not really bring about the correction her parents really wanted. Okay, we have a next call. Hello, where are you calling? Your name and where are you calling
Morning,
from?
presenter. You've not been taking my calls. I've been trying to call and you're not taking my calls. Thank God you picked my call. Good morning. My name is Ademola Adeshina, calling from Lagos. Let me contribute to the topic at hand. One of the things my parents did when we were little that I feel they should have done better was how they trained us. They trained us with more of fear compared to love. And fear and love are two different things. So we grew up getting afraid of them instead of loving them. To the point when we have things we should have shared with them, we go out there to share it with others. And of course, they can't give us the advice we should have gotten from our parents. So I want to advise those of us that will soon become parents or that are young parents, we should learn how to train our children with love, not fear. Let them trust us.
Thank you, Mr. Shino, all the way from Lagos. Yes, I agree with you on that point. Back then in those days, most parents raised their children in fear that you dare not come around the sitting room when your father or when your parents are there. I think some of those things or that really need to change. We no longer live in a world where children should fear their parents. And let me be proud to say that it is not fear that make your children to respect you. Respect is not the same thing as fear. So we should learn to train our children or raise our children in love, not fear. Thank you very much, Mr. Shino. I think we have another caller.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Good morning. This is Fatiat from Ilorin. One of the things that I see that my parents did wrong while I was growing up will be probably not listening. Yeah, definitely not listening. They did not listen. I'm not saying in a way, when I say not listening, you might feel like, boy, should be they listen to you. No, I mean, really listen. There's a difference between hearing you and listening to you. They'll hear you like, okay, Mutsigbo, but if they listen, they will understand your problem. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But for instance, now I come home, I failed my exam. The next thing you hear is, why did you fail your exam? You're wasting my money. That there are other people out there that they're not even like, they belittle you, they make you feel so bad for failing. And whereas maybe you were going through problems in school, maybe there's a teacher that has been harassing you, maybe there are bullies that in your school, they've been bullying you, you've been going through a lot, but they won't listen. even if you tell them that, okay, mommy, someone shouted at me in school today, someone beats me in school, what they'll tell you is, why did you let them collect it? Like, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like, if you listen to your child, like, understand that it's not all children are different. Everybody is built differently, but listen to your child. That is the most important thing. Everybody is different. We're all wired differently. So if I go out there now and right now, like, I'm still working through the emotional trauma that all that caused me. I'm not saying I was bullied in school. I just use those as examples. But there were similar cases too where I felt that my parents weren't listening to me, or actually they did not listen to me. Like, it felt so annoying. Like, I felt so lonely. Like, you are the people that gave birth to me. Like, I respect you guys a lot, and you don't listen to me. So, like, working through all that is really hard. But I'm glad I am working through it. So please, parents out there, listen to your children. Listen. It's very, very important for you to listen to them. They're our future, and I hope you make the right choice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miss Fatia, all the way from Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. It was nice having your contribution. You see, I actually agree with what you just said. I remember those days too that my parents rarely listen to what I have to say. I think they just have this mindset that whatever you want to say is rubbish. But these days, even if it is rubbish, just hear them. Let them say the rubbish. From the nonsense, there can actually be a sense. So I agree with you, Miss Fatia. Thank you once again. Okay, we'll give room to one more caller before we call it a day on the show today. Just one more person. Hello. Okay.
Hello, presenter. My name is Samfon. I'm calling from Ibadan. This is what I think my parents did wrong when I was growing up. It is only education that they encouraged. They didn't encourage talent, growing of talent. So that's what I think they did wrong.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sanfon, all the way from Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Yes, I agree with your point. Back then, in those days, all our parents care about is you being educated. Yes, it's fine. We agree. We appreciate that a whole lot. But you see, let's create space for talent. Let's try to encourage our children's talent. Everybody was born with talent, with ideas, but the unavailability of our parents to nourish those talents has led to the death of many great talents today. So we are encouraging you, we are pleading that as parents, please learn to encourage, to help your child develop their talent and you see them alongside the education, you see them becoming great and successful people in the society. Thank you very much, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, like the video.